Well. How you guys doing? Hope you're having a great one. It's a boy Sloth back in a video. And today, as you guys can see, we're not playing some Danny's World because today we're gonna be playing some Minecraft, but not in the way you would expect it. Because originally I kind of wanted to start a Minecraft Let's Play, but I feel like I don't know. I'm not doing it any justice because it doesn't feel like right when I do it. It feels kind of like fake, and I don't want to ever do that on the channel. But I do love Minecraft. I've been playing this game ever since I was, little baby. You're just a baby. I figured, I might as well just play some Minecraft and talk about how I'm feeling because, gonna be honest, guys, I don't see myself getting a therapist for a long time. I don't know if that's just, my ego or, my stupidity, but I might as well try talking about my feelings on a video and seeing how that turns out. But we're gonna be playing Minecraft, of course, because, what the frick was that? It's easier for me to, I don't know how to say this, when my brain is doing something, I need the rest of my body to be doing something as well. I can't think and stay still. So something I really wanted to talk about today was independence. Independence. Yay. But yeah, independence. So, as of now, I am currently 19, going on 20. Shout out to March. Best month. Lucky Charms. What's the leprechaun? But yeah, your boy's, he's already an adult. Becoming a full-fledged adult soon, when I hit 21. Your boy's still, learning the tricks of everything, I guess you could say. But oh my gosh, I just realized how hard this is gonna be. It's so hard to it's so hard to just talk about random stuff. Frick, bro, I'm about to use so many sentence fillers, bro. One thing I've struggled with a lot is independence. Not certainly I'm not dependent on anyone, but more so that I don't know if I like or I'm just used to it. I'm just I'm used to being alone. As I'm coming of age, I'm starting to realize that it's not necessarily a bad thing. There's nothing wrong with being alone, especially if you enjoy it, which I think I particularly do. But I think that as I'm getting older and I'm becoming more independent, I feel like I don't know. I don't want to say missing out on things, but I feel like I'm not getting the full experience because I would say that I'm a people person. I absolutely love people, or just how people interact. It's awesome. Going into the city of where I live and just seeing the city life is I think that's beautiful. But everyone's got their social battery, and I would say mine runs out a little bit not faster, but it takes sooner for it to run out. But okay, sorry, I'm just yapping. But what I want to talk about is independence. So I am currently, planning on getting a place with one of my best friends, or my best friend growing up since second grade. Shout out to him if you watch this video. It's my dude right there. But I'm starting to realize that now that I'm leaving, I'm the eldest of my family of siblings, and I'm starting to realize that as I'm leaving and taking on this independence with my friend, kind of missing out on a huge part for my siblings because I grew up as the eldest, and I didn't want to say that it was hard because it could always be harder, but I don't know. I just feel like I'm missing a very important part of their life when I step out into the real world. When I was their age, I've always thought I wish I could have someone who could tell me that, yo, this is what you need to do. Because I will not lie, I'm a little bit strict on my brothers and my sisters because I don't want them to turn out, or I guess I'm afraid for them to turn out like me or worse than me. I don't know. I don't know where I've grown that feeling from, but independence isn't all that bad because I like to spend when I'm not talking to my friends or I'm just alone, I like to just be in my room chilling, playing video games because people don't even realize I am absolutely in love with video games. This is I could spend every hour of the day playing video games because I'm so obsessed with playing video games. Whether it be Minecraft or Dark Souls or Roblox, I could be playing video games for hours on end. And I would never get bored. There's the occasional go to the gym and stuff like that. But, other than that, I'm so in love with video games. Another reason why I really wanted to talk about independence is because I want to be someone who practices what they preach. But, I can't tell someone to, ask for help and then still not ask for help. Because then I want to be the type of person who doesn't dang, this is hard. I just want to be the kind of person who's very truthful and not doing as I say, but then actively preaching that feels like I'm doing it not a justice. And almost that I'm lying. And I don't want to be a liar. I hate liars. And I don't know what it's been, but for the past couple of months, I feel like I've been getting more in tune with my feelings, which is really weird because until last year, I was just kind of working on preserving my mental health, making sure that I'm A-okay so I can still do the things that I love. being physically active or playing video games or hanging out with my friends or providing for my family. But now that like I'm wanting to understand myself more, it's like it's helped me understand others more. And it's so weird when you see similarities in yourself in other people. Cause I don't know, I'm not gonna say like I'm a hero, but I put it on myself because that's just how I act. I don't know if it's like a good thing or a bad thing. I don't want to say like hero. That sounds so like you can't see me right now, but I'm like I'm balling up my fist and putting it on my waist. Like that's whenever I say the word hero, I think of like that, and I think it's kind of funny. But getting more in tune with my feelings has made me realize that like everyone's kind of similar. Like everyone deals with some of their stuff from childhood, and then you gotta bring it up. You have to take what you've learned and like apply that to I guess adulthood or growing up, and it just like Sonder. It just made me think that like life goes on when you're just chilling. When you're taking those breaks, thinking about yourself or like mentally preserving, I guess. Like life goes on for other people, and I remember in I think junior year of high school, my grandmother had passed, and like I'm really bad at taking grieving. So when she passed, I absolutely like lost it. I'm not gonna lie, I became like a shell of what I was, and like I had to tell all my homies, I was like, yo, sorry y'all, I can't come out. I don't want to say like like everyone was like, yo, come out, we miss you. But like, I was always there for my homeboys, and whenever like stuff hits me, like I'm not one to ask for help. I'm just like, yo, get like away from me. I gotta feel this alone. I don't know. I can't like I was like, yo, I cannot do this right now. I need everyone to like just be away from me. And shout out to my homeboys, they still checked up on me, but I was like, yo, guys, I need my space, bro. I don't know why I felt that way, because like if someone was feeling that way or one of my homeboys was like going through something, I would like off the bat, I would reach out to them, and I would like, and I'm not gonna say I know how they exactly feel, but I would reach out to them, and I would hope they would accept my like, yo, how you doing? Hope you're feeling good. But like, I don't know why I feel, I guess, inclined to be like, yo, if I'm feeling terrible, just stay away from me. I need to be alone. And that was 2024. That was the worst year. That was 2024. That was the worst year of my life, like by far. That was terrible. Holy moly, that year lasted forever, dude. It was one of those years where like it was like, yo, next month is gonna be better, but then like it wasn't better. Like it just kept getting worse. But I guess one thing I'm trying to like fix about my independence is like I don't know why. I understand in life you need to have help. Because if you don't get help, things will get ugly. You can't do everything alone. That's all the stuff you're going to hear. And it's like, it becomes more apparent when you realize it. When like a situation occurs, then you realize, dang, I really can't do everything alone. I don't want like, I don't know why. But like I don't want the mindset or the idea of someone having to go through something really bad for you to realize that. I don't like that. I don't know why people, and me included, why do we have to go through something like very terrible for us to realize, dang, I really can't do it alone? Because not only am I the eldest of my Not only am I the eldest of my siblings, I'm also the eldest grandchild in my family, or on my mother's side at least. And I wouldn't say that's pressure. Like it's more so like I feel like I live up to the pressure. Holy freaking W egotistical. But like I live up to the I'm not gonna oh my gosh, I sound like a freaking jerk. But I don't I would say I don't really crumble when the pressure gets to me. And the only time I've ever done that was 2024, worst year. Bro, thinking about it, life is just like scary. I don't know, like my life moves like so fast, and like it waits for nobody. So like even though I like taking breaks, I'm like so scared of like if I take too much of a break, I'll fall behind. And not in terms of like anybody. I don't really compare myself to anybody. Most times when I compare myself to like former versions of myself, I guess that's growth, but I don't know why. Whenever I do that, I'm like, yo, why am I not getting better at this? Or why am I doing this right now? Why am I taking a break when I could be doing something more productive? Like even on days where I'm like there's nothing to do, I feel like I should be doing something like cleaning or like learning a new song on one of my instruments, or even like drawing. I don't know if the restlessness is good, but I don't even know if it's like intertwined with my independence, but it's just all so weird. Oh, look, there's an axolotl down there. Oh, there's two. I'm gonna go grab those guys. And what doesn't make sense to me is I don't even like understand where my independence stems from, because I absolutely love people. Like I'll literally be in the gym and I'll walk up to a random person and compliment them about, I don't know, their tattoo, their hair, piercings, literally anything, just because I love human interaction. But if I had to choose, at the end of the day, I would prefer to be alone. I know this sounds like I would literally prefer to be stocked up in my room playing video games, whether alone or like a person or a group of people playing video games. I don't know why that is, but that's just kind of how I am. I guess like the next biggest step to understanding my independence is like I'm trying to understand where it stems from. Because most things come from your childhood. I took a class about this in a community college. That's what I've learned to understand. Like some things, or most things, just like they're mostly just about how everything was during your childhood, empty this in a chest. I need to get more stuff to build my house. Oh, dude, I should totally make a like a pond for like a bunch of axolotls. Should I grab that one down there? Here, I'm gonna go put this one in my chest, and then I'm gonna go grab them. I'm gonna be completely honest though. If I could like choose to not talk about my feelings, I think I would. Like if I could live in a world where everyone could talk about their feelings, and then I could like help them, I would. And then I would be totally okay not talking about mine. Not because I'm like a stoic or anything. I'm a chalant dude. Like I'm about as like I'm a ball of joy. And like I could be a ball of sadness or a ball of anger, but you know, if I had to choose not to talk about my feelings, I think I would. Not because like I think it's weak, but oh my god, dude, I just realized I sound so cringe. What the plus? So like I'd rather prefer everyone else gets what they need than me, because that's like at the bottom of my priority list. You know, playing Minecraft, I've always loved building, but I've literally never been good at it. And I would like to say that I'm an objective guy. Like I'm very straightforward. So like when I realize that I'm not good at something, I like to admit it so then I can work on getting better at it. And building has never really been my cup of tea. Shout out to my England folk out there, my beautiful beebles. Come here, little guy. Oh, I gotta get another bucket of water, Flizzy. One thing that's got me like a little bit scared about moving out is like, I guess one part I'm not really independent about, or something that I don't think I'm like truly independent soulfully about, is like when I go to bed, I find it really hard to fall asleep in a house that I'm alone in. I don't know, like it's hard for me to fall asleep without people in the house. Even if I'm like the last one to fall asleep or like the first one to fall asleep, I like the idea of other individuals being in the house with me. Cause that's like a home to me. Cause I was blessed enough to grow up with like a bunch of people in my family. Or not a bunch of people. I would say like a bunch of kids. Well, blah, blah, blah. I would say a bunch of like, how do I word this? Like, I don't know. I was just lucky enough to like where the house wasn't quiet. You know, like to any like only children out there, I'm gonna say this, bro. I feel absolutely terrible. I'm not trying to like wave the yo I'm a sibling card in your face, but yo that sound absolutely trash. Cause even though my siblings be getting mad annoying, and I'll be yelling at them sometimes, bro. Like, I would not trade them for anything in the world. And, like, the fact that people have to, like, dang, like, go through all the hardships of growing up alone, that sounds, like, terrible. But, you know, I'm not going to judge. Maybe you're an only child and you're, like, you know, you got spoiled. And, like, it was awesome. It's all my siblings out there. It's all my siblings. So if you're a sibling, stand up, start doing the nay-nay. No, I'm just playing. That's, like, my mindset as of right now. Working on my independence. And, you know, I hope you can work on yourself too, because we're like I didn't realize it until like now, but it gets sad during this time of year, dude. It's raining all the time. It like hits nighttime immediately, so you can't even enjoy. Like, I didn't even like realize how much like the sun impacts our life, because like I would wake up, someone be shining through my blinds. I'm like, dang, I wish I could get more sleep. But then I didn't even realize that sun was like so pivotal to starting my day. Now I just wake up. It's the first of the I wake up and like it's just gray, or it's like a bluish. It's so sad. Makes me super sad a little bit, or like when I'm having a down moment. But yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about for now. I'm not really gonna do this often, but or I don't even know, dude. I'm sorry if the sections are unclear. I'm low key literally just yapping, but I think I journal my stuff down, but it doesn't really feel like I'm getting it out unless like my brain and my mouth gotta have a battle. I have to like come up with something, and then I gotta say it out loud, and then I gotta hear it, and then my brain's gotta be like, wait, no, you didn't say that right. But yeah, that's what I'm on. That's all I'm thinking about for today. You know, I hope this. I don't know if this would help you guys, but this is more so helping me. So I guess that's a little bit selfish. So there's my selfishness for today. Bro, I keep saying but yes, that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed the talk, or if you're going on, or if you're experiencing something equivalent along the lines, hope you're gonna get through it as well. But other than that, peace out.